Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. Another no BS social media update. Let me be upfront. And, again, that's the whole no BS thing. At the end of the day, why do I do these? Why do I take the time to give you 5 minutes, which really, when you do the addition of the intro and the outro and the time it takes to upload and everything, it's probably a good half hour to an hour for every video I do. Why do I do it? Well, I want to increase our business. But, well, yes, I want to increase business. More importantly, the more people who understand social media, the more people who, believe in the power of social media, I think the more potential clients we're going to have. So even if I have to give you a little something for free, this little tutorial, which again, it's, you get what you pay for. It's worth that much, but if it gets you to thinking about it, maybe down the road, if and when you need social media services, or you have a friend who needs social media services, or you know somebody who needs them, you'll send them our way because you believe in our theories, you believe in our process. So with that said, we're talking campaigning on social media. In some of the projects I work on, I'm not the only social media person involved, and I just don't do social media. I also do digital marketing in the music business, or do digital marketing, whatever it takes, whether it's building websites, whether it's creating campaigns, whether it's designing things, whatever we've got to do, we do it. I don't want to say our specialty, but what we're best known for is our social media work. But sometimes I work with my competitors. I work on the same project. I'm hired for one part of the process, they're hired for another. Or sometimes, because we've got so many people involved, especially in the music industry, in processes, they have multiple teams involved. So I try to play well with others, get along with others, try to be a part of the process. But lately, I've been dealing with a few companies, not just one, but a few companies who are social media experts, or we use the term social media gurus, because guru is a bad thing. A guru is somebody who thinks they know it all. In the social media realm, we don't know it all because it's constantly evolving. It's constantly changing. Sure, some of the tenets of what I've told you over the course of the last year or so have evolved somewhat and will continue to evolve, and we'll address those in different videos. But at the end of the day, the basic tenets, the basic core of how to market is one way, is I don't want to say always going to be the same, because it depends on the medium you're marketing with. But when it comes to social media, it's not about campaigns. And I've got some competitors who put together social media campaigns. The reason they do it is not because they think it's going to work. They do it because the client's comfortable in campaigns. A lot of times with social media, we're compared to public relations, we're compared to PR. And they think it's more on the lines of, getting publicity, it's getting press releases. And while there's some function of that, social media has become a part of the new world of public relations, of publicity, of getting visibility. And there are some nuances to it that aren't the same when you're trying to get visibility in newspapers, on television, on the radio, whatever it is. And some folks are having a hard time dealing with that. I think some of these companies we deal with who create social media campaigns are taking it from the old Don Draper, Mad Men-esque, agency world, from the world of public relations, from the world of marketing, where, I guess you can create campaigns, but I want to talk with you about, more importantly, that while yes, there are campaigns that can be created in and amongst social media, at the end of the day, they're just looking for shortcuts, whoever it is, whether it's the company that's providing these campaigns, they're just looking to dazzle you with BS. And I've seen some of the reports they've put together, and they're flashy, and they look good, but they don't say anything. Let's be honest. Let's talk the truth. And you can go back and listen to any of these social media videos. At the end of the day, social media is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Sure, you can move ahead, you can have a quicker pace and everything like that. But at the end of the day, this is a long-term marketing process. This is a process that's going to help you build, fans for the long term. Think in terms of, what are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? Sure, you can increase your fan base no matter what you're doing with social media. But do you really just want to, trick people into coming, whether it's giving them something free when they really don't care, when all they want is the free thing? There are a lot of people who will do the old, sign up to win an iPad, and they'll boost their numbers, and then when they give away the iPad, if the people didn't win it, they leave. This is about building connections. This is one-on-one. This is back and forth, back and forth. So, yes, there can be campaigns in social media. Don't get caught. Don't believe the hype of creating a social media campaign. We're not politicians. We're not running for office. At the end of the day, social media takes work day in, day out. Think in terms of building friends. Did you build friends overnight? Sure, you may become fast friends with somebody. Maybe love at first sight, if you will. But really, your long-term friends, the friends who have been around you for a long time, that relationship evolved over the course of years. That's how social media is too. We're not politicians. We're not on the campaign trail, although there's some of that going around. Another no BS social media update next week. Doing what we can to cut through the BS. Doing what we can to help you be better with social media. See you next week.